Okay, so I am trying to get out a video to you. It ain't working. I've got to restructure my whole video. I meant to give you my canning cream corn second, but now it's got to be first. And in this video, you're going to see us be able to put up our corn. One bag went towards canned corn and one bag went towards being in the freezer. So I'm going to give you some tips on vacuum sealing and talk to you about what our goals are on preserving food and why we're doing it in this video. And then you'll get clips of where I'm putting up the corn. So let's have a conversation. One reason why we're going to not give you a lot of the feed voice in the video is because the kids were watching a movie way too loud. So you'll get to see us cut it off, kind of make our little goals and reach our little things, but it really was not good footage. And I still want to talk to you and show you this because I took the time to video it. So thanks for watching. And in this video, we're going to explore some things about the vacuum sealer we've learned over the years. We're also going to show you us putting up this corn, cutting it off the cob, and getting it in the freezer, and give you just kind of the why we're even doing this and how we got motivated to do it big this year. Keep watching. We are collecting many things from Arkansas, whether homegrown or just our cans and rays, but we are getting it put back for winter in multiple ways. Bard Acres, keep watching. Let's put a pairs up.
We're putting up pairs.
So not just the teaching my children how to do this, but passing on the memories. I have fond memories. These are times that we slow down, we stop. We can't just do all this in front of a TV screen or some kind of tablet, and we have to connect. We connect over food a lot at dinner tables, but now dinner tables are not really the biggest thing. You eat meals on the go, or you eat it in restaurants, or a lot of the times you just plain stare at a screen sitting on a couch while everybody's stuffing their face. So this is just a different way and an older fashioned way to reconnect. And we get to do it often. Now, granted, I sometimes get a little overwhelmed with my kids under my feet, but I've got to give them this. Kudos, they are big help. They do want to learn how to pick these things. What's right, what's not. Now, do they get it right? No, but I can tell you what I'm learning. I'm not getting all this right either. So I'm just fond of the time we're spending together. It's very valuable. Now, after about 15 years of experience with a vacuum sealer, Tyler and I have learned a thing or two. Now, what you're first going to do is take your bags and cut 2 bags. Yes, I'm telling you, just cut 2 bags. And then whatever you're going to say, let's just use deer meat. Let's say you're doing a pound of deer meat per bag and it's cut deer meat. What you do is measure it out. Pack it in the bag and vacuum seal it. And if that bag is exactly the length you want, you have the exact cut length bag. And then you have your one to keep using the entire time to pre-measured, or that is pre-measured, and go ahead and cut all of them. There is nothing, absolutely nothing more frustrating than a bag too short. So you just use that, and you don't have, and it's easy. All you do is like lay it on top of what you pull out, cut it, keep going that route, and then take some time before you start your project to pre-seal these bags. That will save you a lot of time. Another big thing, as for us, yes, I'm using a freezer bag here. Why would I use a freezer bag? This is something, the blackberries that we picked, we're going to pull out. We're going to use in smoothies. Vacuum sealing is once you cut the bag, unless you leave a big, huge space, you can't reseal it. And that is possible to leave extra room to cut open and reseal. But I'm not doing that. We utilize vacuum seal bags constantly, especially with deer meat. But I'm just letting you know, that's the biggest tip I have.
I put these in the freezer before I'm vacuum sealing because there was excess liquid. And to make it a neater, cleaner experience, I took the time to freeze it. And that kind of solids up some things, but I don't want to freeze it so long that it's frozen solid. So I just need the liquid not to suck into the vacuum sealer. Let's see if I got that right. But I'm still going to hit double seal. Wrong one. Some juice is still coming through. Let's see if it's a big problem. Yep, see how that's not very good. So I need them to freeze, which means they'll be over night time. And that means they're going to be pretty frozen solid, but it'll still work. It'll still protect against freezer burn. So, crap, I couldn't time this just right. So, if it weren't bedtime, I could give it another hour or two. But I also need this to seal. So it's more important that it seals, even if it's after frozen solid. I can't get it all right. All right, I hope I salvaged that video for you there. I just kind of wanted to show you what we did with our freezer corn. I tried to get the video out first, but now you've already seen our corn and I think a soup one. But either way, thank y'all for your patience, and I hope you learned a little about why we're doing this with food and maybe how to think about it generationally and old-fashioned like, and maybe you've learned something about the vacuum sealer and understand if you actually want it or not. Please subscribe and all that stuff. Barduckers Farm. We enjoy making these. Thank you.